Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. The genre in this story is fantasy because there are gods that use magical powers to defeat the bad guys, including Ares and Hades. The characters in this story are 1. Percy Jackson, the main character who is also Poseidon's son. 2. Annabeth, Percy Jackson's acquaintance in the story who helps complete the quest. 3. Grover is another one of his acquaintances who is a satyr who is half man, half goat. 4. Clarice is one of Percy Jackson's rivals, or the bully, who gets mad at him because he broke his spear. 5. Luke is Percy Jackson's trainer and also his best friend. He also his cabin leader or captain. Short summary. First, Percy Jackson goes to Camp Half-Blood because he gets attacked by too many monsters, but his mom died taking him there. She was killed by a centaur, but Percy killed the centaur and made it into Camp Half-Blood. Next, he goes on a quest to take the lightning bolt from Hades to return it to Zeus, but when he got there, he had it all along. That meant Ares must have stolen it and put it in his backpack. He also stole the Hades' helm. But then he figured out that the centaur didn't kill her. He held her hostage, but he knew she wouldn't want him to give Hades a lightning bolt, so he left her and escaped. And Hades made a deal. If he finds the helm and returned it, his mother would be given back, and he agreed. Then he went to Ares to settle this, and he confessed. Then they had a big fight, but Percy Jackson won against a god. He killed him. He stole the helm and returned it to Hades. And he did keep his promise, and his mother was returned to his house. Last, he went to Olympus to return the lightning bolt, and there he met his mother, and gave her the gift. She used it to turn her husband into a statue and sold it for a lot of money. Also, Percy stayed at Camp Half-Blood only in the summers to stay with his mom. Setting. The setting of the story is mostly about Camp Half-Blood, but takes place in other states like the underworld and Olympus. Conflict. The conflict in the story is Percy Jackson goes to Hades to steal the Master Bullet, but Hades doesn't have it, so Percy has to find out what happened to it. Rating. I would rate this book 5 stars because I love fantasy, and there was a lot of action, and there are also funny parts. Author. The author was Rick Riordan. He was born June 5th, 1964. His spouse was Becky Riordan. He has written over 40 books, including Percy Jackson. Some of his movies were Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, The Olympians, and The Sea of Monsters. Author's purpose. The author's purpose is to entertain because it is not telling me to do anything and is not teaching me anything. Thank you. Have a great day.